Hey YouTube, it is your girl and I am here with a what's in my stash video. Okay, so these are the current situation, the current containers that I keep majority of my makeup and stuff in. I picked these up from Michael's. They were having, I want to say, a 50% off sale, and then of course I had an additional save an additional 40% off. You guys know I'm pretty frugal. I tend to only buy things when they are on sale, so I think they retail for $80, but I ended up getting them for $13 a piece. Yeah, so I'm just gonna do a few of these drawers. I'm gonna do the drawers that I keep my eyeshadow palettes in, because that's my go-to drawer, and I will break them up, so if there's anything that you guys want to see more of, let me know. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. This is my everyday drawer. So this is pretty much my neutral drawer. I actually work in corporate America, and I tend to wear mattes, neutral mattes, Monday through Thursday, and then on Friday I kind of just go for it, and I can wear the shimmers, and I don't really wear too many glitters, but I do wear the shimmers. So we'll start off with this one. This is the Coastal Scents Reveal palette. I recently got one of these in my BoxyCharm videos. It's pretty neutral, some shimmers. You can kind of see which ones I do use more often. Like, I don't use those first ones. I don't really use those two. I use that one right there, that goldish tone. I use ones that, they kind of resemble a lot of the MAC eyeshadows that I have. But I think I may use this palette 2, maybe 3 times a month. So there's that one. Next up is the Naked Basics. The Naked Basics is pretty basic. I mean, I don't really use this palette a lot. Let me see if I can open it. Okay, so the Naked Basics, it's a basic eyeshadow palette. And I actually don't really use it. I don't really care for the Naked Basics palette. I may use this just once in a blue moon, maybe 3 times a year. I would actually pull this out and use it. So, not my favorite. Speaking of Naked, I have the Naked One Urban Decay palette. A lot of people went wild for this one. As you can see, it doesn't, for me, it didn't transport very well. I have a lot of fallout. I recently, of course, moved a bunch of times. So this is what happened during the move. You can see a scratch in this here black colored one. I think that's called Creep. And yeah, not really a fan of the Naked palettes, but hey, I have it. And check out what's new. This is the Too Faced Semi-Sweet Chocolate Bar palette. Check out those pretty colors. So cute, so cute. However, I don't really care for the palette. I have been using this here coconut cream color. I use, oh, you can see me, hey. I use, where's the name? Mousse, which is this one right here. I've tried Rum Raisin, I've tried Coco, what is this, Coco Chill, and Licorice, Nougat, and I've tried peanut butter. And I've tried a little bit of butter pecan. Oh, and I've tried Bon Bon. But so far, yeah. Moving on. How about we go to the original Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette? Now this one I use a lot of. I mean, let me see if you can tell. That was a color I loved. And of course, this is the original thick version. I don't have the names of them here, but I use this one a lot as like my under eyebrow. This one, transition color. Whenever I wore this one, I got so many compliments when I wore it on my lid. And I would put this one and this one and this one together. A little bit of that. Didn't really use this one. Yeah. occasional use that one. Yeah. But it was my go-to neutral palette for quite a long time. And I still like it. Now going into more of like a theater-ish, because these makeup were made for theater. It is the Ben Nye Press Color Palette. Whenever I want a smoke eye, whenever I want to bring the drama, this palette. This is my preferred smoke eye of choice. Now this would be a palette I definitely take with me to do clients makeup and something that I do use on myself. However, I mean, you guys may want to know I'm a huge germaphobe, so I keep my clients makeup separate than the makeup that I normally use. But this one, you guys, you can order they're removable, you can order more, and I don't know, I really love it for myself too. But love this palette, love the black in it, love just every shadow in this palette. I absolutely love. Let's see, this is my, oh my gosh, this is my boo thing when I want to bring the intensity with the eyes. It's a neutral for me, but a dark neutral palette. So check out this. This is the Kat Von D. Let me see which one this one is. I got this from Sephora a while ago. I want to say Monarch Palette. I don't see the name. It just says eyeshadow palette. Well, anywho, they still have this at Sephora right now, so you can definitely pick this up. But oh my god, the pigmentation in each color is intense. Oh my god, I love this palette. I can use every color to basically bring the drama. And you can kind of see which ones I use most. So I use this here middle one. This one is more of like a satin taupe. I use this one. I definitely use the black. I use this brown. I use this one. Oh my gosh. Sometimes I use this one. I'm not a big fan of orange, but I use that one. I may use this one maybe once or twice, and you know, these three once or twice. And I use this one. This one has these glitter reflex in it. Oh my god, it's not picking up on camera, but it is beautiful. So that's my Kat Von D one. Moving on, I have the new Tartelette palette. And right now, this is my absolute favorite matte palette. I mean, I love my Ben Nye, but when I got this from Sephora, baby, let me tell you, oh my god, Becky, look at this palette. I am so in love with it. So I have pretty much played in every color. This is my Wear to Work Corporate America eyeshadow palette of choice. It's beautiful. It's so beautiful, you guys. Wow. I super am in love with this palette. I can't stress it enough. This palette brings tears to my eyes. But every color is, I didn't even want to swatch in my videos, but oh my god, so pigmented, so soft and creamy to apply. But I definitely am in love with that palette. Next up is the Anastasia Beverly Hills palette. This is the Amrezy, whatever. This palette got lost in the mail. I contacted the company and they did not replace it, so I had to buy another one. I do get a pro discount from Anastasia, but still, yeah, customer service wise, yeah, not so much. Out of all the colors, I've played in maybe 2 or 3. The caramel, the deep plum, and the vanilla. Not my favorite eyeshadow palette. I probably am going to donate. And by the way, I actually donate my makeup that I do not use or do not like. Either I'm giving it away, I will sell it in a yard sale, or I will donate it to a women's homeless shelter. So I'm definitely going to be doing a video on the products that I'm keeping a stash of products that I'm going to be donating, and to which shelter that I will be donating them to, in case you guys would like to do the same. Okay, moving on. So that is probably going to be one that's going to go for donation. Now this is the Paula's Choice, the Nudes palette. You've guys heard of Goss here on YouTube. He's a makeup artist, I believe in Australia. Just, he helped develop this palette. Well, you can kind of see it didn't move well when I was moving. I moved 3 times. So the mirror did get cracked. The packaging, it's kind of like cardboard-ish. And this palette, I like it. However, it just ain't doing it for me. The black is nice. It's not the most intense blackest of black eyeshadows. The blackest of black eyeshadow I've ever tried is from a company called Sauce Pot. I lost it in the move, and it is always sold out, and I'm like really upset that I can't find it. But whenever they do get it back in stock, I'm gonna buy 2 of them. I think they're like $11. But like, I just have to have that black. That's like the blackest of black, of blackest black, of black that they ever made on earth. So I'm gonna be looking out for it. But when I'm looking for a neutrals matte palette, I think all but 1 or 2 is matte in this palette. This is a shimmer. Yeah, pretty much all matte. I need a great transition color for my skin tone. You would think it would be this one, but it's too dark for a transition color for my skin tone. I'm more of an NC 40 girl. You definitely have to be like an NC 45, 50 for that to be a great transition color, or one that blends to, you know, your skin tone. Just it's nice. I may end up donating this one, but I may keep it. I don't know, I may depot it and keep it. But that's the Nudes. Moving on. This is the Lorac Pro or Mega Pro palette. Everyone wanted this palette, and I love the MAC palette. I mean the Lorac palette, the Lorac Pro to go, the Lorac, you know, I love the Lorac eyeshadow palettes. But this one, I actually don't like it. A lot of people, it's like it's beginning to become like a cult favorite. It was limited edition. You can't get it anywhere anymore, even on Amazon. And the first top rows are matte. Bottom rows are shimmers or satins and all that jazz. I've been in a matte kick. I've tried so many different colors. It's so flaky when I use it, so ashy when I use it. I just, maybe I'll just get to playing in the shimmers. But it was such a disappointment for me. It just, no, it didn't work for me. So I was super disappointed with this palette. Almost finished, you guys. This is the Naked 2 palette. Of all of the Naked palette, I don't have the Naked 3. I have the Naked 2. I use the Naked 2 more than I use the Naked 1. I don't know if you guys can tell. But I use Chopper a lot. I use Blackout a lot. I use Foxy. But the other colors, not so much. I mean, for as much as this stuff costs, even though I do have an Urban Decay Pro discount, and whenever it goes on Pro, or when they allow the Pro people to get a discount on their palettes, I hop on it, but I don't know. It's just something about the Urban Decay neutral stuff that's just not, it's not wowing me. So all of my Naked palettes are just like, I don't, no. Okay, now this one is an oldie but goodie. It is a MAC palette. They do not make it anymore. I got this from Nordstrom's, I want to say in maybe 2001, 2002. Oh my gosh. This one has 2 blush, 2 eyeshadows, and 2 lip glosses. I don't really like having lip gloss and stuff while it's in the palette with my eyeshadows. I mean, look right here. See the fallout from the eyeshadow? You want that in your gloss? No. But it normally came with 2 brushes that I took out and I used, and I have them in my brush arsenal. But I love using all of the colors actually for eyeshadows and not just blush and eyeshadows. Whenever I go somewhere, springtime area, normally it is this simple little palette that I take with me. That's it. So this is like my traveling palette. Okay. Another staple palette for me is going to be the Rhianna palette. This one, I think there was 2 when it came out. I got my hand on this one. This is, you know, for just a simple smoke eye. I don't really bring the drama with this one, although I could build it up and bring the drama with it. But this is a simple light palette. So traveling, bring that one when I want to bring us a little bit of drama. Now this one should be one that I've started and have not finished yet. This is Makeup Forever palette. Again, Makeup Forever offers a Makeup Artist Pro discount, so I get all of these on discount. I used to love wearing purple eyeshadows, purples, hot pinks, things like that. I don't really wear that anymore, so I primarily use it for these right here. Maybe, I don't know, maybe next season. I know the Pantone colors are going to be out for 2015, so that's more of like the Marcella Pantone color right here. I played in this one a lot. I tend to use this one with a wet brush. It just picks up the eyeshadows better. Yeah, don't really pull out a lot. Stays in the bottom. I may actually donate this one. I'm still thinking about it. Unfortunately, my Judy's palette didn't make the move. The eyeshadows fell out of the palette while packing and moving, putting everything in a U-Haul, so it didn't make it. My backup was this one. I didn't really want to open it because I love the It's Judy's Time palette and they don't sell it anymore. So I don't know. I went to go meet Judy and everything, and she was pregnant with the twins. I want to use it. It's still, you know, wrapped up. I may open it one of these days, but right now it's like a keepsake. I don't know. I really like this palette, but it was more like a keepsake for me. And the one that I did have that was open didn't make it, so I'm kind of upset about that. Lastly is this. This is a Z palette that I got from IMATS years and years and years ago. But the products that are in it are new. These are all of my Makeup Geek eyeshadows. So I have been playing with my Makeup Geek eyeshadows. I love every freaking color that is in this here palette. I know you guys haven't seen me use it a lot because I've been actually posting my pictures on the Makeup Geek's website. So every time I play in this, I'll go and do it and post, you know, everything that I have on my face, as well as how I use the Makeup Geek eyeshadow. And I love them. Every single color. Price point is so reasonable. They are around like $8 or $9. Just wow. Every color. Every freaking color. Wow. So that pretty much concludes my first drawer. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna do one more video and I'll do the second drawer. That's my color drawer. I think you guys want to see what's in it. Okay, talk to you guys later. Bye.